Hi, previously we understood how we can customize workplace. In this tutorial, we will understand how we can customize toolbar. Almost every tool has a shortcut. For example, the Move tool has the shortcut of the V key and the Marquee tool has the shortcut of the M key. So, if we tap the V key, Photoshop will automatically select the Move tool. And if we tap the M key, it will automatically select the Marquee tool. The shortcuts of the tool are displayed in the tooltip. Now, if we don't want to see those tooltips, we can go to the Edit menu and then to Preferences. Come down to Tools and disable the Show Tool Tips. We can notice that all of the different tools actually have a triangle in the lower right. And that tells us that there are nested tools underneath them. If we click and hold down on the Lasso tool, we find three tools. That is Lasso tool, Polygonal Lasso tool, and the Magnetic Lasso tool. Now here we have three tools that actually have the same keyboard shortcut. That is L. But if we tap the L key once, it just selects the currently selected tool. So in this case, it would be the Lasso tool. Now if we tap V to access the Move tool and then L, it will always select the currently selected Lasso tool or the one that's on top. If we want to select those nested tools, we need to add the Shift key and then tap L in order to cycle through the different tools. If we don't want to use Shift key to switch tools, then we need to go to Preferences, choose Tools, and disable Use Shift key to tool switch. Now we can cycle through Lasso tool using L only. Now let's understand can customize the toolbar to selectively show and hide the tools that you use the most. So either underneath the Edit menu we can choose Toolbar, or from the Tool panel we can click and select Edit Toolbar. Here we can hide tools that we don't often use. Or we can rearrange the tools. We can even divide tools into their own groups. For example, to hide single row marquee or the single column marquee, I can just drag that over to the Extra Tools area. Now we can still access these, even after we click Done by using the same icon that we use to customize the toolbar. They are just not going to show up the toolbar as we see it right now. If I want to divide the rectangular marquee and the elliptical marquee so that they both have their own place on the toolbar, we can click and just drag down till we see that solid cyan line, and now we can see that they both appear in separate locations on the toolbar. We can also mix tools together. For example, if we want to mix the elliptical marquee tool and the lasso, we can drag it on the top and now these two are nested together. Then we can move these other ones over to the right here, into the Extra Tools. And we can see by default, we have disabled the shortcuts for hidden toolbar extras, meaning that no matter how many times we tap the L key now, it's simply going to select the Lasso tool because we have moved the other two into the Extra Tool area. We can also change any of the keyboard shortcuts. For example, if we want to change the elliptical marquee tool to have the shortcut of O instead of M, we just select M and then tap the O key. When we are finished, we can click to save out these presets. We name this tool setup as My Tools. This will automatically save it to the custom toolbars and we can click Save. The advantage of saving this is that if we ever came in and restored the defaults, it would be very easy for us to select Load Presets and select that saved set. When we click Open, we can see it goes back to what we had saved. For now, we don't actually want to customize the toolbar, so we click Cancel. By default, the toolbar is shown in a single column. By clicking the two right arrows shown here, we can view our tools in a double column. We can click right arrows again to return to view of tools in a single column. Like panels, we can float tools also by clicking the grabber handle and dragging. We can even dock them with panels on the right-hand side. So, we understand that the tool setup in Photoshop is very flexible. That's it in this tutorial.